That's why I live in Humboldt. Humboldt, located along the Redwood Coast in Northern California, is one of the most beautiful regions in the West. From our giant redwoods, our wide open beaches, our state and national parks, and our world-class fishery. So hang with me, and I'll show you why my family and I live in Humboldt. Man, love it here. Another beautiful day in Humboldt. Hear the power saws off in the distance and the birds are chirping. We're headed out to Stone Lagoon today. Man, it's beautiful out there. It's one of my favorite spots, usually less trafficked. And hike up to Sharp Point if you really wanted to. So I'm gonna go load up my partner and head out. You retired from that, buddy? Come on. Here you go. All right, buddy. We're headed out to Stone Lagoon today. It's about 40 miles north of Eureka. It's part of the Humboldt Lagoons State Park system. There's Dry Lagoon, Big Lagoon, Stone Lagoon, and Freshwater Lagoon. I really like Stone Lagoon. It's wide open, it's less traveled, and there's an access where you can get up to Sharp Point if you ever wanted to hike that. So it's a beautiful day to do it. I got my partner with me. He's ready. I'm ready. Please be sure you subscribe to the channel down below if you would. We greatly appreciate it. I'll see you out there. Right up over this hill is Freshwater Lagoon, which most people stop off, and we'll do a video on that, but yeah, be very careful when you turn into this thing. I like to roll down my window because people come ripping through here and you got to be careful. Good day to come out. Of course, it's always a good day to come out to the beach. Look at that. Oh, got a couple people checking it. Uh-oh. This becomes the problem. Look at this. That is why we cruise. What's up, dude? You ready to go? That's a long way down, bud. Need a hand? That's a yes. All right. Just get you a hand. Come up here. Get you strapped up. You got it or what? Don't be. There we go. These bathrooms are fairly new. No fee out here. Looks like the park ranger's out here, which is nice. Come on. Man, note to self, there's no dogs on the beach. I didn't know that. I've been here for how long? Anyway, look at that. Even when there's people here, I mean, look at this. Wide open. Freshwater Lagoon's back behind me, right on that other outcropping on the other side. I'll go down there and turn around when I go back. But, you know, Shark Point back in there. I've hiked that thing 3 separate times. Not exactly in the best shape at the moment. However, I am going to head out there this summer. This would be a nice day to do it, especially on a clear day when it's blue. You can see for absolutely miles. Look at that. Now, I'm going to walk out to the beach. If you visit Humboldt, you want to come and find a beach to chill and there ain't very many people, let me tell you, Stone Lagoon. We come out here all the time. Rarely anybody here, and even on it's a Friday today. Even the middle of the summer when it's probably the most busiest, there's rarely that many people out here. And it's always nice. Normally, I take Brody out here, play fetch. The problem with Brody is his ears are going. He can't hear so good. And when you get him out here in the beach and play fetch with him, he takes off like a kid. And he won't come back. He hears you. But now that his hearing's going bad, he just takes off and he's on the run. Next thing you know, you're going a mile up the beach. And I'll be honest, I got a motivation to give him a swift kick in the pants when he does that. But he's retiring. So anyway, I'm going to walk up to the breach, since it only happens every couple of years. Look at the Stone Lagoon's fed by McDonald Creek, and with all the rains, when it fills up, especially this year, it'll breach up here. So let's go check it out. It's a little bit of a walk, but I'll also tell you this, Stone Lagoon, if people with access issues can't walk too far, you can pull almost right on the beach. The other one's freshwater, which is a little bit easier. Normally more people. But like I said, I mean, there isn't hardly anybody out here, and this is typical. I mean, I don't know how many times I've been out here where there's just absolutely nobody. Especially during the week. Our weather here is so mild compared to where I'm from, which is the San Joaquin Valley. All of a sudden, Sharp Point isn't so small. I was just talking to the ranger back here. These little birds are called snowy plovers. Oh, look at them. There's one right there. I don't know if you can see them. Little guys. These are endangered and they're nesting. So what they're doing out here is they're setting it up to fence it off. He said, what a nice man he was. He said when they're nesting, they like to use this dune as they come through. So they every year they come through and net it off. So we're going to walk around. He also said this breach has been a little bigger than normal. I try to come out every year when this breach is, just because why not? Such a nice walk, but it's the time of year where the birds migrate. Snowy plovers will, he had to say that to me a couple of times. Snowy plover. And also the gray whales are coming through too. I haven't seen any, but they will come through. But we're getting up to the breach. Look at that. Perfect. Look at that thing. And oh, look, there's another one. Oh, and it's perfect too. Look at that. Take them with me home. Look, there's another one. Oh, it's perfect too. Hours of fun out here on the beach, just hanging out. Sweet. All these crabs. When they wash up and end up somewhere, you can see how big the breach was here. Let's get up closer. The other thing here too, just like over at Falls Klamath Cove, and you don't want to get too near the edge. This sand will cave right in and you'll be walking back to the truck with wet feet. Look at that. So this is the Stone Lagoon side of the beach. Yeah, abalone shell. No, it's not. That's a big old clam shell. Look at that thing. Good grief. That was an abalone shell. It's a little hazy today. Wow, and you can really see how high it was going. That's got to be, that bank's probably 10 feet tall, I'm going to guess. At least you can see all the cuts in it. You know, you step on the side of that and you come right down. It's just dirt sand. Looks like a few people have tried. Look at that, Stone Lagoon. So I'm on the ocean side. Down there at the very end is the southern end where the visitor center is, and the Elk Country RV Resort. What you angry about, homie? Squawking. The McDonald Creek enters into the ocean. It's flowing pretty good, actually. I'm gonna watch these guys. This dude's gonna get going out to surf. His homie's out there too somewhere. Oh, he's way out there. Tide's coming in. This. Walk back to the truck. My partner's waiting for me. Alive. Hey, there you go, bud. You might be doomed. Stone Lagoon, one of the best beaches in Humboldt as far as I'm concerned. Even when it's busy, it ain't busy. Go see how my partner's doing. Park services out here, fencing off the snowy plover. Hey. Bathrooms sure are nice. Otherwise, you're digging a hole in the sand. Chilling, buddy? You got put on the bench, huh? No old hounds on the beach. All right, let's go check out some elks, Holmes. What do you know about that? You can't hear a word I'm saying, huh? You bud, you good boy. All right, let's do it. Alder coming across the road. That sucker needs cut down. So I'll stop off at the visitor center. I've never been in there, so let's go see what it's all about. What do you know about that? Nothing? Here, there's a nice bench, so if you need to stop off, what a great place to do it. Look at that. I don't know if it's open. Where we're at. right there. And we were all just up there, the day use area. We walked up. Can't hear him because of the car, but as soon as you come over that turn, you'll get the fresh water. Go too far in. It's like a lake. This gets rough, especially when the storms come in. Can't really see the southern end of it. Like a lake. It is nice out here in the summer, that's for sure. People kayaking, windsurfing, you name it. It's not my deal, but while they're out kayaking, I'll be out getting firewood. All right. You want to go bark at some elk? Tough guy? We're going to go up and see if the elk herd is up here. This elk herd is right there at the Stone, and it's at the Dry Lagoon and RV resort. Let's see if they're there. Get a little elk action. I'm going to go up and go into the store and see if I can grab a brochure. There's the old barn in the background. Right there, they're over by the road. I'm going to stop into the registration and grab some information. Oh, they're all up over there. Look at that, they're running. They're all sitting right there. Look at that. The old schoolhouse. It's a beautiful place. So if you're coming through Elk Country RV, I just talked to Susan, very nice lady. She gave me one of her brochures. I'll post the links, so if you need somewhere to stay, they have full service camp, pull-throughs, big RVs, tent campsites, the whole nine. There's a little lake back in there as well. She said it's a little muddy at the moment, but right. Oh, let's grab it. She gave me a brochure too. Here's a brochure. See, Susan, I think the address is actually in Trinidad, but we're just south of Orick. Orick's a couple miles up on us, but check them out. I'll post a link up there as well. You can get on reservations online. And so there you go. Stone Lagoon. Oh, they're getting a little restless over there. And those are elk. I don't see any males. And the herd's way bigger than that. Anyway, it's one of the herds. There's another herd up in Orick. Check it out. I'll post the links. He's done. I'm done. I'm Doc. This is Living Humboldt. Well, good night. If you made it to the end of the video, Thank you. Welcome aboard. Make sure you subscribe if you made it this far. Also, stay tuned. I'm at Dry Lagoon. Beautiful. All right. See you on the next one.